First grading. As I sat in the English class, I stared at the girl next to me. She was my cold best friend. I stared at her long, silky hair, and I wished she was mine. But she didn't notice me like that, and I knew it. After class, she walked up to me and asked her that notes she had missed the day before and handed them to her. She said, "Thanks," and gave me a kiss on the cheek. I want to tell her. I want her to know that I don't want to be just friends. I love her but I'm just too shy, and I don't know why. Second grading. The phone rang on the other end. It was her. She was in tears, mumbling on and about for her love had broke her heart. She asked me to come over because she didn't want to be alone. So I did. As I sat next to her on the sofa, I stared at her eyes, wishing she was mine. After 2 hours, one Drew Barrymore movie, and 3 more bags of chips, she decided to go to sleep. She looked at me, said, "Thanks," and gave me a kiss on the cheek. I want to tell her. I want her to know that I don't want to be just friends. I love her but I'm just too shy, and I don't know why. Senior year. The day before prom, she walked to my locker. "My date is sick," she said. "He's not going to go well." I didn't have a date, and in 7th grade, we made a promise, and that if neither of us had dates, we would go together just as best friends. So we did prom night. After everything was over, I was standing at her front doorstep. I stared at her as she smiled at me and stared at me with her crystal eyes. I want her to be mine, but she isn't think of me like that, and I know it. Then she said, "I had the best time, thanks," and gave me a kiss on the cheek. I want to tell her. I want her to know that I don't want to be just friends. I love her but I'm just too shy, and I don't know why. After the senior year, a graduation day. A day passed, then a week, then a month. Before I could blink, it was graduation day. I watched as her perfect body floated like an angel up on stage to get her diploma. I want her to be mine, but she didn't notice me like that, and I knew it. Before everyone went home, she came to me in her smock and hat and cried as I hugged her. Then she left her head from my shoulder and said, "You're my best friend. Thanks," and gave me a kiss on her cheek. I want to tell her. I want her to know that I don't want to be just friends. I love her but I'm just too shy, and I don't know why. After a few years later, now I sit in the pews of the church. That girl's getting me married now. I watch her to say I do, and I drive off to her new life, married to another man, and I wanted her to be mine. But she didn't see me like that, and I knew it. Before she drove away, she came to me and said, "You came." She said, "Thanks," and kissed me on the cheek. I want to tell her. I wish her to know that I don't want to be just friends. I love her but I'm just too shy, and I don't know why. Funeral. Years passed. I looked down at the coffin of a girl who used to be my best friend. At the service, they read a diary entry she had wrote in her high school years. "This is one it read." I stared at him, wishing he was mine, but he doesn't notice me like that, and I know it want to tell him. I want him to know that I don't want to be just friends. I love him, but I'm just too shy, and I don't know why. I wish he would tell me he loved me. I wish didn't too. I thought to myself, and I cried.